It's a huge pleasure to be here with you today, talking about how AI is transforming BI and analytics. In the next 20 minutes, we are talking. I can share with you some of my experience and my knowledge about this subject. And first of all, let me introduce myself. I have more than 15 years of experience in leading AI and innovation projects in many different kind of companies in different markets like agribusiness, financial, health, fitness, insurance. So mainly in Brazil and USA market. I worked for 11 years in a Brazilian consultant company called Affinity IT. And last year, I joined IBM team, and now I'm responsible for AI portfolio of Cognos Business Analytics with Watson. That's IBM, Watson, and BI solution, BI solution with Watson. And now you may be asking yourself why we are using AI on BI solutions. Probably many of you are asking yourself, man, I've been working with my BI tools for a long time, for many years, and it works for me. You don't need to add AI, complicate my life. So that's what I'll try to explain the next few minutes. Why do you need an AI on your BI tools, on your analytics tools? And something that I can share with you in my experience is, if you believe that in any way AI will not impact your life or your job or your business, you need to stop for a while, because you probably are putting your life, your business or your job in dangers, because yeah, sooner or later, the artificial intelligence will impact your business or your job. Just a brief introduction about AI before we jump to AI on analytics. The best way to explain what artificial intelligence really is to explain what is not artificial intelligence. So I brought you three statements here to explain that. Artificial intelligence is not just a virtual assistant. I know that it's the more broadly spread use of artificial intelligence, but believe me, it's much more than this. It's not just artificial intelligence. It's not just virtual assistant. No. The second statement is, artificial intelligence is not an evil robot that will replace humans. Please, guys, be open to artificial intelligence. Be open to technology. Hate the game, don't hate the players, as people said, because artificial intelligence is here to assist you, to make your life easier, to make your life, to make you do the same job faster and smarter, not just to replace humans. And the last one, and the more important, AI is not magic. It's not a magical button that you're gonna push and all your problems will be solved, and all your dashboards will be ready in the way that you need. No, you need to interact with artificial intelligence. It's important, not something magical. Now that I explain why it's not artificial intelligence, let's say what is artificial intelligence and how it is embedded on our analytics solutions. So artificial intelligence is a science. It's a science that makes machines simulate the way that humans think. That's the best and the short definition about artificial intelligence. But now is the moment that you are asking yourself, okay, what's the new? I can find similar definitions on Google, right? So that's why I like to bring it to our lives, to explain with real examples and make you more familiar with artificial intelligence. So in my experience as a consultant working, as I told you, in many different projects, in many different markets, I used to see artificial intelligence mainly in three different approaches. The first one is the natural language understanding. Yes, the same chatbots or the virtual assistant is the more famous application of artificial intelligence. We can mention some examples, and you're gonna see that maybe you are already using this application of artificial intelligence. So here you can see some examples: IBM Watson Assistant, Amazon Alexa, Google Assistant, Siri. That I know that you maybe have on your smartphones. So you can note that the way you interact with these assistants is in a natural language way. You don't need to think in a structured conversation way. You can just ask something like, "How's the weather tomorrow?" And the machine will interpret what you are saying and can answer you. So this is the most famous application of artificial intelligence. This is the natural language understanding approach. The second one we can call computer vision. Is the ability of the machine can analyze images and understand the image context. It's a technology that is used, for example, on surveillance cameras today that can detect any kind of different movement. You don't need to be a person 24 hours per day looking to this camera. It's the same technology that is used for autonomous cars, for example. Or again, bring it to our real lives. You can mention this application on Melbourne, Australia, where they are using computer vision to monitor and analyze the traffic and the driver's behavior. Or this one that's come from Brazil, a project that I'm proud of, of the lead project, where we use computer vision to detect movements that can represent risk of a patient's fell off the beds in a hospital. So you can see on one image that the patient is quiet on his bed, no risk, and then on the other image he's trying to get up, and the computer vision detected this movement and sent an alert to the nurse, and you can avoid some problems or some injuries on the hospital. So computer vision, we can identify context on images. And the last one is the most important to us today, is to use artificial intelligence to help humans to analyze a big amount of data, to extract insights of this data, to make decisions, smart decisions. So to use artificial intelligence to analyze data, the famous data science. You can imagine it. I will not say that kind of reports that mention that, oh, in the last 2 years, the data, the quantity of data on the world has increased significantly, and 90% of all data in the world were produced in the last 2 years. You have different many reports in this approach, but the truth is we have a huge amount of data, and it's impossible to a human be able to analyze this data in the same velocity, in the same way that a machine can do. It's impossible. You can imagine it, how many people you need to give fast answers from, for example, for Amazon, when Amazon is suggesting what his customers needs would like to buy based on his previous navigation on their site, for example. Or to bring it to our life again, to bring an example, we can mention Netflix. Netflix use your navigation history to make suggestions of the content that you might be like to watch. So if you watch Humble, you probably would like to watch Rock, just to make it funny. But that's the truth. Netflix use data and use algorithms to analyze your navigation history and suggest what you think, what Netflix thinks that you're gonna like to watch next. And just to explain and bring it to your life, this is my Netflix suggestions, you know. You can see that I'm not the owner of my life anymore. Now my kids command my Netflix. Just make fun again. But this is the main approach that I'm facing as a artificial intelligence consultant on the market. Now let's bring it to our main topic of the day, how it be embedded, how it be added on AI is being embedded on analytics solution, on BI solutions. So as I told you in the beginning, I'm a product manager on IBM, and I work on Cognos Analytics with Watson. Note that if you are familiar with Cognos Analytics, if you are a user of Cognos Analytics, you can note that it changed its name. Until last September, the solution was called Cognos Analytics. Since September, the name of the product is Cognos Analytics with Watson. And Watson is the name of the AI platform, the AI features, the AI world on IBM. So it proves that the BI solutions today is completely linked with AI. It's impossible not to link. So I will go through some examples of how AI can be used on analytics, and you can understand it better. So the first example, it can be used to improve the data discovery and quality. How? When you link, when you plug, when you upload a data source, the artificial intelligence can already describe the characteristics of your data. Semantic concepts. You can say, for example, if a column is a data column, it's a text, geographic kind of or column, it's already it identify the kinds of data that you are uploading on your tool. It can accelerate the way that you are preparing your data to be used for the BI goals, you know. So this first step, the step that takes a huge effort, the data preparation, it can be strongly improved with artificial intelligence. A second usability is to explore your data. So imagine if you have a huge data source with a lot of tables, and you want an information and you don't know how to identify what you need. For example, you don't know even which tables you should use to have your information, what you need. So you can just upload your data. You can connect your database, and you can use artificial intelligence to help you to identify these relations, to explore. For example, you can say, for me, what is important is my sales results in my store. And the artificial intelligence can understand what items has any kind of impact in sales, like number of leads, for example, revenue, or the number of or your the products that maybe you need to increase the price. It can identify all items that can have any kind of impact in the term that you are interested. So this exploration is really something that can bring value to your business analytics environment, you know. Another one is the use of NLG, or in other words, natural language generation. It's something that really disruptive, because it can help you to generate texts. In other words, you can have your dashboard, you can have your chart, and you need to present this chart, for example, to your colleagues, to your boss, or to any audience that you need to share this information, and you don't know how to write, how to explain in text, how to summarize the information that you need to communicate. Now the artificial intelligence is already smart enough to identify the key points, the key drivers, the key information of your chart, and can generate a text with really data-driven information, can make correlations, can identify trends. That is really important when we talk about BI, can identify anomalies, and can write a text in a really friendly and understandable way to help you to present it to someone. This is something that, and not just that, it can help you, because sometimes the person that is exploring this data is someone that don't have much experience. It's not a senior professional, and sometimes this person can just don't find an important information. So if you use artificial intelligence and NLG, it can help this person to really find out hidden information, or find out patterns, or find out really important information. So this is really rich, and this is really something that are transforming the way that BI is being used for all this time of all these years. Another one is the real use of assistants. So as I told you in the beginning, the chatbot, the virtual assistant, is really the more broadly spread use of artificial intelligence. And why not use it also on BI solutions? So imagine if you don't know how to create a dashboard, or you don't know how to ask something to your BI tool. Imagine that you don't know how, what table, what data you need to link to have the information that you need. So you can just use an artificial intelligence. You can use an assistant to ask anything you want, like how my sales are going this month, for example, or something like, do you have any rejected issues last year? show me now. It's this kind of things. You can ask whatever you want to your assistant, and the assistant have the intelligence of answer you with the information, answer you with a chart, answer you with a visualization already. You don't even need to know how to create a dashboard. You can ask your assistant, create a dashboard for me. And the assistant will create different kind of dashboards, and you can choose the right one, the one that you need and the one you like. So the assistant is really a powerful tool that can be used and make a business user, that user that's not a data science, that user that don't have a high technical skill, but just the data explorer, just the business user, can make the business user have information in a web easily and friendly way. You are make the BI tools more democratic, you know, so it's easy to use, usability, customer experience, something that you can use really faster and smarter. Another one that is really important is the possibility to make forecasts. So why do you need a BI tool? To understand what's happening. And obviously you need to be prepared for the future. You need to understand how can you make a new future, how can you be prepared, what you need to change, how can you plan. So if you have an artificial intelligence, you have algorithms that can show you a forecast to the future, it will be really valuable. And do you think in BI tools without artificial intelligence, it's a really different word, a really different application of BI. So with artificial intelligence, we can easily discover, as I told you, discover trends and make predictive relationship with automatic insights. Something that you really can understand and prevent what's coming next on your business. Another thing that's really important is the extensibility. So even with all these AI capabilities, all with these AI features, you can imagine that maybe you, as a data science, wants to use your own algorithms. And it's really important that a BI tool, an analytics tool, be open to let you use your own algorithms. So when you use, for example, cognitive analytics, you can infuse your AI, your own AI with Watson Studio, Jupyter Notebook. So it's something that you can use your own algorithms, your own approach, and customized approach, something that works for your world, for your business. And all these features that I mentioned today are already out of the box on Cognos Analytics with Watson. So if you are interested, you can access our website. You can use a starter trial for 30 days. You can contact someone, you can contact a seller, a consultant that can help you how to understand how to use it. So everything that I mentioned today, it's already a reality. It's not a dream, not something futuristic. It's something that is already available on Cognos Analytics with Watson. And that's it, on time, top of time. Thank you so much. I really hope that you enjoy. You can contact me. Here's my email. You can contact me on LinkedIn. It will be a pleasure to answer your, or to have any kind of questions. Please don't hesitate in contacting me again. Thank you, Robert, for the invitation, for the opportunity. If you have some questions, please, I'm open.
But, you know, I thought it was fascinating that you guys have gone through a name change and you're adding Watson to the AI analytics. Can you tell us a little bit more about that?
Yeah. As I told you, IBM has Cognitive Analytics for a long time, for many years. And as cognitive analytics is improving the way that artificial intelligence is being used on BI, thinking about augmented analytics, thinking about improve the user experience, and to really make the information something democratic. That's the main goal, to give the possibility of a business users without technical skills be able to use its data. So that's the main reason we like to add with Watson on our name, to show to all customers that yes, Watson is already embedded on cognitive analytics.
Hey, that's that's a big change, and we're glad to hear that. The other interesting thing that I noticed in your talk was one of the uses of AI is when you don't have an experienced data scientist, and you can use the AI to surface certain things like maybe not 100%, but certainly more than a beginner. And I would think that that's one of the big successes for AI and everything you're talking about is, everybody's having a hard time hiring, and this has got to be a really good way to elevate the skill set and the results from the entire teams that are starting to work with data, right?
Yeah. When you think about traditional BI tools, you spent a long time preparing your data. So the business user depends on database team, depending on technical team, on data science team. So it's a huge and complex environment, and it's not some cheap, the first thing, and it's not something that you're not using your time in the best way. When you use a new approach, this new smarter approach, you are offering to your business user the possibility to make autonomous exploration of its data. So that's the main reason. You can be autonomous. You can be alone without technical team. You can explore your data. That's the main reason.
I like it. I like it. I like it. Well, I tell you what, we have sure enjoyed your talk, and I am going to do some technical settings here at the booth. So those of you that are around, please stay checked in. But we're going to have a little pause right now, and we're going to reset a few things technically. So thanks again, Rodrigo.
Yeah.
We very much appreciate it, and we look forward to chatting with you again sooner versus later.
Okay. Thank you all. Thank you.